Well, first of all, for Max Kellerman to say what he said about decisive rounds, okay, I can look at it for the way he was trying to say it, but let's be realistic about what he's saying. Okay, what he's trying to say basically is that Manny Pacquiao was winning these rounds decisively, where there was no way it could go either other way. Pacquiao won them decisively, and he's trying to eliminate the factor of wiggle room. To say Bradley won this or Pacquiao won that, so let's take the iffy rounds and then break them down. But even the rounds you said were decisive were even disputable. Like round 9, you said was a definite Pacquiao round, but according to CompuBox or whatever, Pacquiao only landed one more punch than Bradley did, 21-22. So how is that decisive? I didn't think it was a decisive round for Manny Pacquiao, even though I scored it for him. Round 7, I think, was a competitive round. There's a lot of rounds in there that it could go either way, depending on what was your taste of choice during the fight. So I did disagree with Max on that, but I did like his approach to it to try to say, let's go ahead and get these decisive rounds out the way, then try to focus on the iffy. But what people got to do is really just let it go. That's really the best thing you can do, because it's over. It's over now for a week. They just shown the replay of it being over. What you're doing is over sensationalizing a situation that already is a done deal. I mean, here we go. We'll have some other people come in and watch the tape. We're going to talk about it on every show just because it's Manny Pacquiao. I mean, I wish Alexandra Laura would have got this type of a decision. I don't even know if they turned that to a no contest. Because, there's a lot of people that have been screwed. A lot of them. All throughout the years. But I don't look at this as a screw job, really. I just look at it as people chose what they wanted to choose. But if you want to judge it, look at the judges' scorecards, all 3, and see how the rounds that they varied on and the rounds that they decisively gave, focus on them. Focus on those rounds. And say, okay, well, let me watch this and see what happens. But if you're a Pacquiao fan, all the rounds that you think is close, you're going to get a Pacquiao. So why even argue about it? That's why I don't really want to even discuss that fight anymore. Because the fight is over. It's about what happens now. Okay, if you with Manny Pacquiao, you got some serious problems on your hand, because I don't see him getting any better. I really don't. I don't see as many fights as he can make. Bob Arum is going to make a fight with Marquez, because basically I didn't see this fight really doing a million homes. To tell you the truth, I don't think it did a million homes. That's just me saying, because a lot of people who saw the fight and saw the promos, like, I'm not paying $65 for this. I'll wait for it to come on HBO next week. And it's a lot of people who didn't even know what happened until Pacquiao lost, and they go, he lost last night. Plus overseas, they got Euro 12 going on. There's so many different events going on at that time, to where it really didn't make any sense to have a pay-per-view in June. You rarely see a big pay-per-view in June. May and September is a good time, because a lot of people are traveling. They saved up their vacation time to go places and do stuff. And, boxing, a big boxing fight during that time kind of messes up with people's vacation schedules. So, on that note, Max Kellerman, you were wrong, but for us, the boxing fans, let's kick that fight out. Let's talk about some fights. Let's talk about Travaris Cloud against John Pascal, which turned out that could be a firefight. A complete firefight from beginning to end. Now, Cloud, surprisingly to me, that guy we fought was tough as nails last time. And he made an amateur mistake when he got him down. He was just loading up to try to finish this guy, and this guy had a lot of snap in his punches still. And he was rocking Cloud Bell, and he was lucky to get out of that fight with a victory. Now, Jean Pascal is made to order, but he got a lot of heart, and he gets a lot done with that heart. So, it's going to come down to who can take what the most. I think if Jean Pascal gets to like 6, 7 rounds, he's going to gas out, and Cloud can get the victory over Pascal. But if it's in Canada, that might be a little hard to get. I mean, Bernard got it the second time, but the first fight I really think he won. Like, he really did just win that fight. That wasn't even a draw. He won that fight. But, man, that would be a damn good fight. That might be fight of the year. Hands down, that might be fight of the year. That Cloud and Pascal, I can't see nothing but bombs being thrown in that fight. We might get it. And Chavez Jr., Sergio Martinez, that fight should not take place without some type of drug testing being administered. I did get some questions. They said if you talk to Bob Arum again, ask him about drug testing. And I was like, okay, I'll do that. I'm going to ask him definitely about Chavez Jr. And like, hey, do you think this man is taking steroids? Not, why is he avoiding these drug tests? That needs to be out there. So I definitely ask him that. And Nonito Donaire fighting for this title against a man who's been robbed more times than probably anybody else. The guy he's fighting actually fought Johan Guzman, and I think he did, and beat him. But the guy's from South Africa. He's tough as nails. He hits like a tank. He got a good sharp jab, but I don't think he's gonna have enough boxing ability to deal with Nonito Donaire. So Donaire should win that one easily. Madonna, he's going through a walkthrough with Thurman, so that'll be done with pretty easily. Then you got Kell Brook versus Carson Jones. This is going to be interesting because Carson Jones can throw hands, and he's not afraid of Kell Brook. Actually, he want to fight Kell Brook so bad that this is the first time I've seen somebody really want to fight Kell Brook, who's going to bring him to fight. So we're going to really see what's made of. Kell Brook, to me, is one of the most special guys at 147 because he has the it quality where he could be a star in the division. You know, he has boxing ability and excellent reflexes. So I'm interested into seeing that fight. And Amir Khan, Danny Garcia. I think Danny Garcia is going to give Khan problems that he probably haven't experienced before. The thing is about Danny Garcia is that he's young. He's a little green, but he's going to give Khan some problems because Khan confidence comes off him being first, but being so defensive minded to jump out and move around because he doesn't want to get into a firefight. You know, Peterson drug him into a firefight last time. This time he's going to be a little bit more precautious about jumping in there. And we're going to see what kind of medal he got. You know, because this is a younger guy. Khan's normally fighting older guys as well, so I don't know what he's talking about, but he normally fought guys that are old and about to get out the game, except for Madonna. So after that, we have the guy from Turkey. What's his name? Asalin Salik. He's finna fight Robert the Ghost Guerrero. And I'm telling you right now, they fight for the WBC 147 belt. And I'm telling you right now, everybody keep telling me that the Ghost is a lock to win against this guy from Turkey. The guy from Turkey might knock him out. That's all I'm saying. That guy from Turkey, he's pretty good. So that's be a fight to be interested into looking into. And we'll go over some old stuff like back in the day later on. But I'm tired. Dude, this whole weekend has wore me out. I gotta get ready for work, the week, and getting things situated. Just exhausted right now. And get out of this room. You know. Y'all have a great whatever was left of Father's Day. I'm finna go lay it down. If you can't tell, I'm tired. Hey, it's a lot of work. A lot of work goes into sitting here. It ain't just popping on a webcam and recording. It's a lot of stuff I gotta do.